Hi, it's time for a talk tale from the Java Islands in Indonesia. Once upon a time, there lived a humble husband and wife in a small hut at the edge of the forest. They used to work very hard from sunrise to sunset. Their hands were rough from the soil, but their hearts, they were full of hope. Every day they tended the rice paddies together, laughing at little things and sharing stories. But there was one thing missing. They truly wanted a child. Every night they knelt beneath the stars and whispered the same wish.
Please, give us a child. That's our only wish.
One quiet night, the ground trembled. From the jungle shadows came a giant. His eyes glowed faintly in the moonlight.
I have heard your wish.
The couple held each other tightly. Their hearts were pounding. They were very scared.
I can grant you a daughter, but when she turns 17, she must come to me.
The couple really wanted a child, so they agreed to the giant's condition. The giant handed them a small bundle wrapped in banana leaves. Inside the bundle were golden cucumber seeds that were shining brightly.
Plant these carefully. Your wish will grow from the earth.
The next morning, the farmers prepared a special patch of soil. They planted the seeds and watered them with care, whispering tiny prayers. Can you believe that the child was actually going to grow from a plant? Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. The golden cucumber grew bigger and bigger with each new moon. Then one morning, something incredible happened. The cucumber was huge, glowing softly in the morning sun. With trembling hands, the farmers cut the cucumber open. And guess what? Inside of the cucumber, there was a little baby girl. They named her Timun Mas, the golden cucumber. Timun Mas grew up happy and curious.
Look, Mama! Look, Papa! I caught one!
Her laughter filled the hut and even the village. But time moves on, and soon Timun Mas was 17. Remember the condition that the giant would take Timun Mas away when she was 17. That very morning, there was a shadow that fell across the doorway. The giant had returned.
Give me what is mine.
The farmers, Timun Mas's parents, were very scared. They didn't know how to help. Her father quickly gave Timun Mas a small woven pouch.
Take this magical pouch.
Inside are gifts. If danger comes, use them wisely.
Run as fast as you can.
Timun Mas was really scared. She started running into the jungle as quickly as she could. Behind, the giant started following her. The giant's footsteps shook the earth. Timun Mas ran and ran and ran. She ran as fast as she could, and she remembered her father's words as she clutched to the woven pouch. Timun Mas opened the pouch and got some salt from the pouch and threw it behind at the giant. Instantly, a sparkling sea appeared, blocking the giant. The giant splashed through the sea, but it slowed it down. Timun Mas still kept running as fast as she could. Next, she found some fiery red chili peppers in the pouch, and she threw it again behind at the giant. And what happened? A jungle of thorns sprang up and twisted like snakes. The giant pushed through the thorns, but the thorns tore his skin. What did Timun Mas find in the pouch next? Cucumber seeds, and she quickly threw that at the giant. The vines snaked across the ground, tangling his feet. He stumbled and roared, but still he followed. Timun Mas was really scared. She kept running fast and fast. Then Timun Mas found the last item in that magical pouch, and it was shrimp paste. She threw that quickly at the giant. And what happened? A dark, bubbling swamp rose up, sticky and deep. While running, the giant stepped into it, and he sank. He tried to get out of the sticky swamp. He roared, but he could not escape, and Timun Mas was finally free. She ran back to her parents, and they all hugged lovingly.
You're safe, Timun Mas.
From that day on, Timun Mas lived happily and peacefully with her parents. She worked in the fields, laughed, played, and helped around in the village. And whenever a cucumber would bloom in the garden, the villagers would say,
May we all be as brave as Timun Mas.
And that's the end of our Talk Tale. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe only to Duck Tales. Bye. See you in the next one.